am Jennifer Wahlberg. Name of my business is Movement Mortgage. I just recently came on board with them a week ago. Uh, and I serve just about anybody in the mortgage industry. So I help my agents, I help out the clients, and really try to focus on being as responsive and informative as possible with clients in all my transactions. So.
Amazing. Now, take me back to how you got started in all of this. Tell me how you got to where you are today.
So, about 25 years ago, I started in the banking world and finance and mortgage and everything else. I grew my business very quickly and decided I needed to kind of segment it off. So, I went into financial planning and I was a licensed financial advisor for a long time. Then I really, really appreciated being able to serve over the scope of clients, like whether you're just starting out or you've matured and you're purchasing a $4 million home. So that fit so much better with mortgage because I can come alongside people. I can help them with their credit, help them with the savings plan, help them with all the things, and really change things on a generational level for a lot of clients that maybe used to their parents renting or whatever.
Mhm.
So I love what I do.
Wow, so it seems like you can do kind of a wide variety of things with them. It's really awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So you said your goal is to help clients build better futures through sound financial decisions. What does that mission mean to you personally?
Again, I think it's a biblical mission, but it's also a very personal mission, for people to be able to, um, upgrade houses, get a lower interest rate, do the things to give them that financial freedom is just amazing.
Mhm. And how do you ensure every mortgage experience feels not just efficient, but truly memorable for your clients?
Mm. I don't think there is such a thing as communicating too much or asking too many questions or, sitting down and actually meeting with clients instead of having everything being so technologically driven.
Sure.
So those are things that I really, I show up at my closings. I want to make sure they're happy. I want to make sure the process goes smooth, especially for people, again, like first-time home buyers. So I do mortgages every day, and most people don't.
Mhm.
So.
I feel like having that face to face experience is truly just the most important thing when it comes to a field like this.
Yeah, it is. Well, because you're dealing with somebody's, all their expenses, you're looking at bank statements, all this stuff that's very personal. So just to give that to somebody that's, not local or doesn't have a sense of our environment is just feels like it would be weird for me,
Hmm.
from a client-facing perspective.
That makes complete sense. What values guide the way you serve clients during such an important life milestone?
So I think having a very strong reputation, having good integrity, I always use the words moral compass because that should not sway. It should just be, you're very directed and providing a good experience, not just for the clients, but, you know, real estate agents, transaction coordinators, title companies. It's a process in keeping everybody informed and updated throughout. So,
Okay, amazing. And looking back, what's one defining moment that reaffirmed your passion for helping people achieve home ownership?
gosh, there's so many. I think it was this young couple very recently, uh, didn't have much to work with financially. Um, they were going to be having their first child soon, and just walking them through the process of getting into a home and doing it with, I think they spent less than $1,000 for everything. And, we just all came together and made it work for them. But to see them signing at the table, like at their new house, and they could show me around and experience like that pride that they did that, it was awesome.
That's
Really good.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Movement Mortgage is known for its love and value people philosophy. How do you live that out in your day to day work with clients and colleagues?
I think it's a lot of being inclusive, um, inviting people into the groups and the communities and things that I network with and allowing them to see my space as much as it is, going out there and you know, extending myself out to people. So just joining the company, the culture has been amazing. I just can't even describe how well supported I am and encouraged and motivated. It's been, I didn't plan it that way, but I wouldn't change a thing so far. So it's been great.
Hey, that sounds like the way to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's another thing, like it is a faith-based company. And for me, that aligns. That's important, you
hmm
know?
It's great to have those kind of core values that kind of set off everything that comes after
Yeah.
in a business like that.
Yeah. And like when everything in your life aligns, your family's happy, they're taken care of. You have hobbies and things that you really enjoy and are passionate about too. It's nice when all the things align.
And how do you foster trust and clear communication among all parties in a transaction?
I would go back down to communication and reputation. Just being consistent, being timely with what we need from a client or, where we are in the process. Because again, I do it all the time. I don't expect that my clients would know, what the next step is or what the process is, even if they've bought multiple homes before. Because again, you just don't do it every day.
Right. It's kind of a once every maybe a few years, who
Yeah, like
knows?
5 or 7 for, like when you're getting your first home, you might stay there for 3, 5, 7 years. Not everybody, but
And what does teamwork look like when you partner with agents, underwriters, and financial professionals to create a seamless experience?
teamwork is, mm, I think it's pouring into them and them feeling like they're very well supported. So if it's, making a call and taking that off their plate for them, or it's, reaching out to title for something and being very proactive so that they know that they can lean on me if they're having a really busy day. Because normally realtors, again, like you have to think like you're the other side, right? They're out showing houses and setting up listing appointments and doing all those things. Whereas usually I'm in my office at my desk, unless I'm doing something fun like this and I'm able to, send out the emails or create some marketing or whatever it is for them.
It's nice to definitely feel like you have someone to lean on to help you out, especially when you're wearing so many different hats
Yeah.
in your job.
And I love real estate, but I have a lot of respect for some of these agents that are really out there grinding it. There's so much knowledge and professionalism to handle those transactions from their end and from, I mean, mine too, but I just love the partnerships.
Awesome. And what's one piece of advice do you give clients to help make them feel more confident in their financial decisions in today's market?
Buy the house.
Buy the house.
I think for a lot of people, it's, well, what about the rates? Are home prices going up? Like all the different questions. And I think just we have a tendency to overthink things and overprocess them. Where do I start? What does it look like? And I think knowing who you can go to locally to be that support to walk you through the process that's the best thing. But yeah, my advice is just buy the house.
Just buy
Even
the
if it's
house.
the small house, it's not the dream house, it's not this and that. We all start somewhere.
Just gotta pull the trigger sometimes.
Yeah,
And how do you stay proactive in keeping clients ahead of an ever-changing market?
it is changing. I mean, between, now we're shut down and all these other things, some government entities aren't even open right now to help close transactions that we have on the books. So I think it goes back down to the communication, being upfront with things, being proactive instead of reactive, so that everybody that you're working with knows that you're on top of your game.
Right, you're gonna be there and it's gonna get done right.
We're gonna hold your hand, we're gonna link arms, and we're gonna get you there.
Awesome. It's really nice to have that reliability when I'm putting myself in thinking of being a first-time home buyer and you have that experience with the company.
Yeah,
For
yeah. When it should be a relationship, right? Whether you're talking about with the clients or the agents or title or any, it should be about building relationships, and the clients feel like when they walk away from that part of the transaction where they close, that the relationship doesn't drop off. And sometimes that's challenging because, you're working on the next day and the next thing, but to circle back around and just check in and see how the family's doing or something.
Exactly. How do you want your work to impact not just your clients, but their families and financial legacies?
Worked with somebody recently, and it was literally the on both sides of the transaction, the husband and wife, it was their first time in any of their families that somebody bought a house.
Wow.
Yeah. And that type of transaction, that changes their life, that changes the trajectory of their kids' lives, that changes everything for them. And then they had family members that started looking at it as well. And it's like, we can do this. So, yeah, that's an impact. But I think also to like have an impact with our community and have an impact and be able to like support our nonprofits around here. That's really important too. The better we all do, the more opportunities open up.
I really like that point that you made. And looking ahead, what's your vision for the next chapter of your career with Movement Mortgage and the communities you serve?
I feel like I'm just like scratching the surface, but I feel like this move, because of the presence and the brand awareness and everything that goes along with it, is just going to enable me to serve more people, come alongside more agents, and just really do more for our community in turn. So that's what I think the next chapter looks like.
That's wonderful.
We're gonna blow it up
It
in a
sounds
good
so
way.
exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was actually it's been so busy in the past week that I almost felt like, oh, I can't do this today. There's too much going on. But I'm like, what a great opportunity to share for anybody that needs encouragement or isn't sure, what the next step is for them. Just have faith and keep moving forward. Every
Keep it
day's got
moving.
something good.
It's very inspiring. And as we wrap up, is there anything you would like to add that I haven't touched on?
Just that I feel incredibly grateful for these opportunities. Whether it's, sitting here with you or, working with my agents, that is a privilege for us. So I don't think to ever lose sight of that, but it's really important for me.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today. It was a pleasure to hear your story.
Thank you. I really enjoyed the time.
Thank you.
And the drive was beautiful today. So
Hey, that always makes it better.